What if you're a veteran and you have a DUI case? You might think, hey, I might be able to get my case dismissed, but my BAC was really high. It was like maybe 2 or 3 times the legal limit even. Are they really going to consider cutting me a break on military diversion? The answer is yes, and they probably should. Let's start with the basics. As you might know from some of our other videos, California Penal Code Section 1001.80 allows you to get your misdemeanor case dismissed if you are a current or former active member of the armed forces. It's a really important way to get your case dismissed through the establishment of a treatment plan under the military diversion statute. Basically, the legislature determined that for a lot of our military members, former and current, a lot of these people might not have been arrested. Maybe they might not have done the things that led to their criminal conduct, perhaps, but for the trauma that they experienced while in the military. California Penal Code Section 1001.80 allows you to get your misdemeanor case dismissed, even if it is a DUI. How do we know this? Because the statute says it. It's right there in one of the subsections. That being said, whether or not to grant military diversion is up to the court's discretion. The court can consider a wide variety of factors whether to give a veteran defendant the benefit of diversion. But one thing they can't consider in a DUI case is the high BAC or the defendant's alleged reckless driving. This was decided in a case called Wade versus Superior Court. The California Court of Appeal decided this case in 2019, so somewhat recent. And basically what happened in that case is the defendant in Wade had a BAC allegedly above 0.15 and was reported to have been driving in a very dangerous, almost reckless manner. The trial court denied diversion for that defendant on those bases. The Court of Appeal said that wasn't right, because when the legislature said that you're allowed to give diversion for DUI cases, the legislature presumably knew that a lot of these defendants would also be people who drove recklessly and had high BACs. So when the trial court denied diversion for that veteran, it was basically subverting the legislature's intent. The court doesn't have to grant this request. They could say no. But what the Wade opinion decided is that you cannot say no for these reasons. Otherwise, it's like a type of double counting, which we may have spoken about in some of our other videos discussing diversion. The court has a wide variety of discretion to say yes or no to a diversion petition. However, they cannot say no on the basis of high BAC or bad driving. So, even if your DUI case sounds really bad because the BAC is high, the driving is bad, or even if there's a collision, if you're a veteran, please talk to your lawyer about the possibility of military diversion. You may have an easier path to dismissal than you might originally think. Bring it up and make your lawyer do their work on that issue.